Today on the channel, we're going to be working on this. This is a cute little bike. I know absolutely nothing about it other than that it's 12 volt. It was said to run at one time, and I think it's like a Dongfeng, or I don't know. What is it? I don't know. Something that I know nothing about. Let's see. Gas tank's pretty dry. I suppose we could probably stand to give that a flush at some point. This bike is not mine. It's one of the reasons I know nothing about it. Taillights are broken. Anyway, there's no air cleaner, but it should be the air cleaner. No, this is the electronics. Okay, so we got electronics there. Do have a fuel filter. We have another fuel filter here. I don't know what's going on there. You know, I don't even know if it turns over. The throttle. Oh, throttle works. Has 2 stop positions. Don't know about the brakes either. That wasn't very reassuring or anything, but I don't know. That one feels a little better. Definitely hooked up. Definitely works. This is headlights, horn, turn signals. Don't know if they work. Don't know what that does. So it is 12 volts, so we can use a standard 12 volt system to try to jump start it. See if it turns over, all that good stuff. See if there's any brake fluid in it. There is brake fluid in it. Interesting. So you'll have to excuse any of my lack of knowledge about these things, because not only have I never heard of one, but I've never worked on one before. You know, appears to be a single cylinder, has a spark plug, you know. How's the oil? Ugh. Yeah, we got oil. Looks to be the right quantity too. Highly unusual. Appears to be hooked up. We got a little rider down there. Okay, buddy, you're gonna have to vacate. Well, where do we start with this? I'm told that it runs, so I don't know. Should we put gas in it first, or should we pull the carburetor off first? I don't know. That's very first thing we want to do is let's see what the spark plug looks like, though. That's not bad. Well, I know this is 12 volt because I checked what the battery leads. Hopefully this slides out of here now. I don't know how long this has been sitting, and I don't know if it's worth. That's really inconvenient. Right there and everything. Alright. Battery have a date on it. it doesn't. I can see. The bike was last registered in 2014. Looks like the cap is missing over the end of the battery box. That's fine. Oh, so I think what we'll do, I guess, I don't have much of a choice but to use jumper cables. I don't have a battery that'll fit in here. I know how much everybody loves when I use jumper cables, but when you think about it, these battery leads are small. And my jumper cables are rated for more than this bike probably can draw, so they may be small jumper cables, but they're supposed to be rated for it. That's all I'm saying. We can try to put fuel in it and see if it does anything. I don't know. Let's see. I guess let's maybe hook it up a little bit and just turn it over and see if it does anything on starting fluid. It'll tell us if we have spark. It's my tiny little jumper cables that are not up to the task, probably. Give them a shot. Gas tank smells bad. Well, how do I get the key out? Oh, I got the key stuck. What is going on here? I spent half the time trying to get the key out of the gas cap, I can tell already. Looks like we need to clean up the mechanism in here. It's defeated by a gas cap. I'll tell you what. I don't know about this. Alright, so I managed to loosen it up where these will spring out. We definitely need to lube these up. Oh, I did it again, got it stuck. Okay. You can do that by pushing it like that, work it back and forth. Basically, we're going to lube it up real good. Put it down in there. Looks like there's all manner of gunk from evaporated gas, and here's a sitting. Looking a little bit better now. Got mileage coming up. This is blinkers, I guess. See it working there. Got everything from 4-ways to okay. I don't know if we have lights or not. I'll hold this down. We get blue light there. You'll not get a high beam from it though, so allow me to demonstrate. No difference in high beams. Okay, well, alright. Let's see if we can figure out how to turn her over. Looks like we're going to have real good throttle control if we can get it running. It's in gear. Turn over. Try with some throttle. I don't hear it trying for spark. My spark tester is a conventional type. This is a little bolt. Yeah, there we go. It fired a little bit. Okay. choke too soon. Well, it runs. Well, that was fairly simple once you get it in neutral. I mean, let's put gas in it, see if we even need to clean the carburetor. I know that's kind of the cheaping out way of doing it, but let's see. Well, it is not getting fuel. Alright. I guess the carburetor's coming off. It doesn't look dirty down in there, so I don't know. Well, let's see what we got here. I mean, it looks really clean, other than you can tell it's been sitting a while because down inside the choke housing, you should probably make sure that's clear, those ports. Torch tip cleaners. Always great for doing things they were never made for. Well, let's just take a gander at the bowl, I suppose. Could be the float is stuck or something. That'll probably do it. Was not letting any fuel in whatsoever. Float's okay. Gasket's okay, that's good. I'll just clean this up and see what happens. I don't know if that'll hold fuel or not. I won't know till we try it. If I had to guess, I'd say probably not. That's how stuck it was, but we'll find out. Come on now. Make sure our gasket is seated. Seems to be. I don't think I left any parts out. Not sure why I'm bothering to put this back on, but good idea so we don't lose that hose clamp, I guess. Okay, so now gives the accelerator pump a little squirt. You mash the throttle. Okay, I think we can put this back on. All right, I got the carb back on. Let's see what happens. Let's see. I don't know where we were with this bike, but I have this new carburetor, and it looks to be the same cheap Chinesium carburetor as the one that was on it, so I'm sure that'll be fine. So let's put this carburetor on. I'm also going to flush the gas tank, so let's do all that. Okay, where'd the spring go? Oh, you got it. Okay. Just gotta. Oh,
you want to grab that with some pliers?
A little bit more.
Ow!
You gotta make sure that. Okay, I got it. Spring has to go inside. Okay, here we go. Easy peasy. See, that was easy. Did I not take the old one? No, I did take the old one off. That's how many carburetors have been on this thing. There was one. I know it's. I'm sure it's on there. That's all right. You got a spare now.
I don't think that's how it works.
I think that is how it works.
I don't think that's how it works.
Where's that carburetor? This is how
that tube's supposed to feel?
Yeah, that's how the tube's supposed to go. It's supposed to actually bend, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Goes down there. That's like your emergency overflow if it overfuels.
Goes on into stage. Is that what these two little nuts in here for?
Well, those hold the gas tank on. These nuts, again, these nuts were brand new, which, no, those go in the gas tank. Hey, we need those. What are you doing? Oh, this is the 11 mil.
I didn't realize that they were for the gas tank.
Even though I had said those are for the gas tank.
Right as I threw it, yeah.
Right as you whipped it?
Yeah. That seems secure.
Oh, this is like a plastic-ish, rubberish sort of. Yes. Here's the groove.
Just which groove goes where?
This groove, the thin groove goes on the thin slot side. Cross threads the cap.
Hey man, ain't no thread tighter than a cross thread. Double the threads, double the force.
Just hold that in that position like that if you would. Oh man, that's cheap plastic. That's not going to break at all. That's fine. Alright, with the throttle. Look inside. Yep, she's running. Okay.
It's almost maxing out the throttle. There's a little bit more.
Yeah, well,
but it's fine.
we'll worry about getting it started before we worry about tuning. So choke works, same as the other one. Yeah, the other one
just didn't have a spring, is what it was.
Well, I think the spring is on the butterfly, but yeah, I think you're right. Oh no, the spring is. There's the spring. Yeah, it doesn't have a spring. Okay, it's slightly different. Doesn't have this bracket either. You could put a choke cable on it.
You could, yeah.
See how that's the thing there. This one has it too, but it doesn't have the bracket. I'm not going to bother putting this back on for the moment. I'm going to have to get an air cleaner at some point. It has to be a short air filter too, because you don't have a lot of room.
Oh yeah, look at that.
All right, so I think all we need is, yeah, it's that cylinders. If I get the bike running, I'll take a look at that. I just have to remember to start it regular to keep the carb exercised while I'm doing that, because you know how my habit of getting around stuff. But the front brakes work. You just hammer on those when you're going 80 miles an hour and nothing will go wrong with that. So we just need fuel. Goodness, it's still draining. Okay, so I blew this out. There's two ways you have to blow it out. The reserve tank portion is down in there, and the main tank portion, of course. There's the filter. That's what remains of a gasket. More acetone. And rinsing, I scraped a little bit, but then I just went back to rinsing again. It's actually getting relatively clean. Don't let your bike sit with fuel in them, guys. Let that soak and keep cleaning it, and hopefully it'll be pretty ready for our new carburetor soon. Alright, tank is relatively clean. There's a little bit of residual in there that's hard to get to, but for our purposes, I mean, it'll be fine. All right, I have a fuel filler and line on it. The line is not fuel approved. We'll have to replace it pretty quick before it disintegrates, but it's the only 1/4-inch line I had for testing purposes. Made it a little bit long, like I always do. We'll just, you know, zip tie it on here or something. So we'll put fuel in it, and then we'll be ready to test fire this thing. See if it runs on its brand new Chinesium carburetor. Probably won't. So going to add a little bit of fuel stabilizer, because not a lot of places you can get non-ethanol around here, but we'll try to stabilize as much as we can. Add some of this. How much? I don't know, all of it. How much is this per gallon? Probably way too much. That's fine. One advantage to this clear line, it isn't real fuel line, I guess. When you're testing, check for any leaks, wait for these air bubbles to settle out here. Doesn't have a latch to hold it, so we're gonna have to hold it while we crank it, but that's fine. You guys back here, you can watch the fun and get this off the, it's going to probably be the hot exhaust if it starts. No power? Not have power. My battery, my jumper battery's dead. I don't know. Could be. That one hooked up. Oh, choke it. little bit. Well, she runs. For the life of me, I can't find neutral again. I don't know. But the rest of the shifting works okay, and it runs and drives fantastic now. It's a little bit of tuning there. So, the headlights, well, any of the lights don't work. She's missing mirrors. Tail lights, of course. Turn signal's blown out. Tail light, I don't think the tail light works. And check that. I don't think any of the lights work. But she runs and drives now. Having my assistant ride this because, you know, he can handle death and destruction better than I can, so inevitably when it fails, this is what assistants are for. There he goes. Well, it's still running, shifting gears. Sounds like a lawnmower. Doesn't have a battery in it, so you better not stall it. I hear him coming back. It sounds like a lawnmower at full throttle. Well, they didn't stall it. That's good. No turn signals. Gotta use hand signals. Dude. Okay, wait, hold on. Cycled the fluid through too quick.
If only someone had told me.
Here, you hold that and you work the thing. Just hold on.
You told me to work the thing.
Okay, you know what? Hold on, stop. Let's bleed it the old-fashioned way. Not like that. Hold on, hold on. Boot's already fucked. Got very little life left in it.
Well, the fluid, I think, is going somewhere.
I saw an air bubble come out, but so there we go.
That sounds fun.
On camera.
I apologize, YouTube. Please don't take our money. Was it like $1 for every 1,000 views or something?
Yeah, something like that.
How many views you get?
Not many.
Not until I showed up. You take any longer, my arm's gonna give out. I'm not used to lasting this long.
You're single. I thought you'd be an expert.
Oh,
there we go. There we go. Wait. Okay, so now once I get this tightened down, we'll bleed it like that. So let's see. You gotta push it down, and then I open it. Okay. And now you release and pump it again. Okay, and then hold it down.
Yep.
I heard it suck air back in though. So
It's getting hard
okay.
again.
Okay, hold it down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold it down. That has to be all the bleeding that little thing needs. Actually, it's doing something. It's working.
Yeah, I was holding the pedal down. All right, see if make sure it's not locked up.
Oh, yeah. That would probably be yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey!
We got brakes!
Oh, they just needed bled. Okay, that's one less thing wrong with it.
Now we've got 100% braking power.
Yep.
Not just 7. For all of you that didn't know, your front brake is about 70% of your braking power, and your rear brake's about 30.
Josh is an expert.
Yeah, I am. Thank you.
Expert motorcycle rider.
Hey, man.
All right.
A little blood, sweat, and tears never hurt.
Well, I don't know. That might be about all we really need to do to it other than throwing the battery on and the air cleaner.
Yeah? Yeah, I do know a little.
A little.
That don't need something.
Yeah, well, like I said, it needs a real fuel line, but...
And then a zip tie.
Yeah, okay, there she is. That's all we're going to do to this bike. We got it running, driving, braking, you know, throwing the lights on and stuff. That's just simple things that whoever gets this thing next can take care of, easy stuff. We got the hard stuff out of the way, and, you know, that's the main part of reviving it. So, you know, we'll get it into the hands of somebody who can appreciate it. It's a good first-time bike. It's a cute little thing, but I'm sure somebody can appreciate it. Anyway, we don't do, I mean, this is the first bike I've ever done on the channel. I don't know a whole lot about bikes, and I'm not really into them, but if you are, feel free to like and subscribe, because at some future point we're going to be reviving this Kawasaki Vulcan. I think it's a 1998. Again, I know nothing about it. It was said to run at one time, but it needs a lot of work, and well, I guess it's on my schedule now for some point in the future. But we are going to be reviving this, so if you want to see that, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll see that when it comes out. I don't know when that'll be. You know, it could be a while, because you know how projects get around here. They tend to sit for a while, because I got a lot of stuff on the schedule. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, feel free to leave a comment down below. Tell me what I did wrong, as usual. And as always, thanks for watching.